Hey Cougars, I'm Jessica Perez.
And I'm Edward Tay, and you're watching CTTV.
Bringing you stories from the trail. Our first story of the day features a new member of the CT community and our brand new activities director, Michael James.
Trail media reporters Aubrey Nichols, Savi Swinson, and Lena Donatelli talked with James to find out how he plans to make an impact on CT culture.
Even though we have already entered the second quarter of the school year, we are still just beginning, and looking to brighten up the hallways with a new and positive energy is new activities director Michael James.
Okay, I'm Michael James, and I'm the activities director at Cherokee Trail High School. I've been using the word impact, how can I look at what's going on and then impact the school with what I feel I can give, you know what I mean, and what I've seen in the past.
James is already creating an impact on CT activities with the introduction of a new student union he calls Cougar Council.
So I used to call it Inter-Club Council, but we're calling it Cougar Council. It's a chance for everyone to be supported by each other, but also for people to know, here's what's going on in our school. It just gives us a quicker, faster venue to make things better. How we communicate in the school, how we get words out to kids. And when there are issues, when there are things going on, how do we quickly get student voice? So student voice becomes a huge part of how we take care of any negative issue that might be happening in the school.
James's efforts, including the Cougar Council, all work towards the same goal of uniting the CT community into one Cougar Nation. For correspondents Savi Swinson and Aubrey Nichols, I'm Lena Donatelli, CTHS News.
Hey Cougars, are you staying up to date with the latest news from the trail?
If not, make sure to follow the Trail Media Instagram and TikTok for updates on newly posted stories that you can find on the cttoday.org website.
Speaking of stories, our next one seeks to shine a light on those that live in the shadows.
As a part of the new series titled CT's Unsung Heroes, student journalists Emma Tran and Edward Tay bring you a news package on the cafeteria staff and all the work they do behind the scenes.
Every day, the cafeteria staff is responsible for feeding hundreds of students. From breakfast to lunch, they prepare, cook, and serve in order to provide students with healthy and nutritious meals.
Chefs are real good, so they implement a new program, so we prepare a day ahead and take out the day ahead.
Every cafeteria staff is trained to perform crucial tasks that are necessary for serving meals.
Most recently, we've added culinary training for our new staff. So they spend a day with our executive chef after they go through general orientation to learn some basics about reading our recipes and how important the nutritionals are, as well as some basic knife skills and just food presentation.
Additionally, CT must follow strict regulations that the federal government requires.
We have to make sure that over the course of each week, that all of those nutritional needs are met. So we have to limit the amount of fat, for instance. We have to limit the amount of sodium in all of the meals for that week. We also have to make sure that it provides all of the vitamins and minerals that are required. About 2/3 of the day's allotment needs to be included in our meals.
Recently, a new bill in Colorado that was recently put into effect allows students to get free breakfast and lunch.
I'd say it's pretty good. I eat school lunch every now and then, and that's pretty good. Some of the stuff's pretty good.
Myself and my team are thrilled, but you know, our school cafeterias, I'm sure, as you know, at Cherokee Trail, we're just not built to feed all the students in 1 or 2 lunch periods. So we did a lot of work when we knew that Meals for All once it passed. So we've added some new equipment. We've replaced some old equipment. As I mentioned earlier, we've done a lot of training around efficiencies.
Because of their dedication and commitment to serving meals to students, they ensure that every student gets well fed and has the right fuel to perform their everyday lives. Edward Tay, reporting for Trail Media.
This year has seen many changes and new beginnings, with one being the reintroducing the Be Kind campaign after being absent for a few years.
Trail Media reporters Shayna Moss and Lena Donatelli had the chance to speak with various members of the CT community to find out more about the Be Kind campaign.
Every day, 3,100 students walk past posters that read, "Be kind." However, only a small number take the time to stop and ask the question, what do these posters really mean?
Be Kind is a campaign to spread kindness, not only in our building, but throughout the community, and hopefully even beyond that. It started back in 2018 with a group of kids who just were frustrated with kind of the feeling in our country and the division and hate that was occurring, and they wanted to make a difference. And so then when those kids graduated, we got permission to have Be Kind permanently put in our halls because we think it is a valuable effort.
While the campaign is new to the Cherokee Trail student body, the team has made its presence known, working hard to spread their message.
When we first launched the Be Kind, selling the shirts, I was really excited about just to get it out there, spread so other people could join, because at first our club was really small, and then selling the shirts made it really big, our club really big.
We've already sold, as we announced today, over 1,000 shirts, and kids are excited to make a difference.
The 23-24 school year is the first year that the campaign has been up and running since 2020. And for some students, this campaign couldn't have come back at a better time.
I feel like ever since COVID and ever since everything, it's like everything that's happened around us, it's so disingenuous, and it's so there's a separation, there's this divide between everyone, and I think this is taking the first step. The first step to kind of reverse this dissonance and to really bind us together again. So yeah.
I think I feel really good about it coming back. I think it's kind of nice to see a bunch of people wearing Be Kind shirts in the hallway. It's just a good reminder to have, especially with how we live right now with all the media.
The campaign has already had a massive impact on the CT community, and they show no signs of slowing down, ensuring a future in which students value kindness above all else. For correspondents Jake Scott and Lena Donatelli, I'm Shayna Moss, CTHS News.
That's all for today, Cougars.
Thank you for watching, and remember,
we are CT.